Hello, it is me JP. Welcome to another exciting episode of Spider Sprue. Today we'll be doing a book nook. Today we'll be doing a Christmas special. That looks kind of cool. I also do have to do, 1 minute please, this as well, so I might be doing more videos this week to finish these two off. Anywho, without further ado, let's get building. Too close to the camera. So what's in the box? We have the instructions, this much on wooden sprues, safety first, illustrations, battery box. Oh, it comes with a little screwdriver and some little decorations. Now the first thing it wants us to do is get F1. Here it is. B1 and B2. Here's the B pile. B1 goes at the back here. Friction fit, don't need glue on that one. B2 will be going in here. And another friction fit. Excellent. And then we need a G3. And that will be going like this, so that will go in there. There you go, another friction fit, don't need glue for that one. Oh, I like this build already. Once that's done, we get another B1 and a B3. So B1 will be going here. And the B3 will be going, where would that be going? Behind it here. Like that. So that is looking like that so far. Then we get a H10, which is this piece. And that will be going, how would that be going? Like that. So that is looking like that. Wow. Kaku. Then we get a G4. Oh no, dropped it on the floor. G4. A G5. 4 G6s. And a G7. And this will be doing, what will we do doing? So G4, G5, then the G6s, then the G7, and then a K1. It's a sticker sheet. Wow. Nope, other way round. Try to make that square as possible. It doesn't say glue these, so that is now holding. One present done. Next we get a G9, 3 G10s, G11 and a G8. And we'll be doing this in reverse this time. So 3 G10s first. Then the G9. The G11 at the bottom. That's holding all that in place. And now we need a K13. K13. There it is. Another sticker. That's looking like that. So that's more presents done. Next we need a P1. Oh, these are P1s. Must be double-sided sticky tape. Anywho, right, I figured this out now. Okay, I don't know if you can see. It's got sort of tape here. And it is down with S, M, and that will be L. Okay, that's the double-sided sticky tape anyway. So what did we want? We want two G12s. There they are. And they'll just go together like that. Then we get a K21. K21. There it is. And that look like that. And then it wants us to put E1. There it is. So this, throw it on the floor, will be going, where would that be going? There. The red one will be going here. Like that. This one will be going in front of it. I'll just take that back out. Like so. And that will be, put that back in there. Now it wants us to get an S. Here it is. And then we cut it in half. One will go across here and one will go across there. Oh, scissors! Right, peel that bit off. I'll take the snowman back off again. So the white one will be going here. Exit. And then we get a G17. Those little two bits up the top there. Then a K30. That small one there. Do it different this time. Now they're looking like that, and that one will be just going up the back here. Like so. So that is looking like that. Put snowman back in. Next we get a G14, G14, 3 G15s, a 13 and a 16. So they're all up the top there. And it's the same way as before. Looking like that, and then we get a K15. Well, that went all wrong. So that's looking like that, and that will be going there, like so. Then we get an E7, so we need E's in between E5. Need E6 as well, so let's take E6 out. We also need an E2. E2. And we put that together. So a little small bit in there goes in there like so. Here's directional, so you can't go wrong. That will go on there like so. And then we get a J6, which is this piece. And that will be going on there. But we need this again. So that we need the longer strips of M. That will go down there. If it doesn't stick to my finger, one down the side there. One down the side here. Take the backing off. Well, that was easy. And this should just go on here. That's looking like that. And where would that be going? 4 bits there. 4 holes at the back there. There you go, clips into place like that. Now we're going to do some more presents. G18, 20, 21 and 22. This one's over the top again. Looking like that. And a K7, which is then G19, 23, 24 and 25. And might as well get the other one as well, which is G19, 26, 27 and 28. Again, they'll be going over the top. So get all that done, show you what it's like, because you already see me do it there, and back. So they're looking like that. And for this piece, we need a K2. There it is. Start at the back again. For this piece, we need K3. Looking like that. And they will be going. So this one will be going just behind the teddy bear. Right, so the smaller one will be going there, and this one will be going next to it, like so. So far that's looking like that. Then we get a G29, more presents, and a K22. What's that? You know what? I forgot to put this light on. Do apologise. So that'll go there. Go top. Swing it around. Put that over the top. Oh no! That's not supposed to happen. That just tore off. That's not good, is it? Okay, saved. And that will be going in the big one here. Okay, why is that not going in there? That's better. There you go. Nope, still not. Always one. Then we get a J10. That would be going in a little slot just there. Like so. Then we get more presents. So we get a G30, which is those small ones there. G31, which is those ones there. K31 for the small one, and a K20 for the bigger ones. K20. And what we're going to do with these two pretties, there's a little box there, so we need the tape again. That will be going like that there with the tape. This will be going on top like that with some tape. Get that done, show you what it's like. And back. So I've taped that on there already, so that's not going to come off. And we're just going to stick it in its place here. If it wants to. As soon as I put the camera on, it starts to fight me. Thank you. And that will just go on its place there. Actually, there's a little drawing to tell you where they go when you're taping them in. So that is looking like that on that side. And we get more presents. So G36, so those little small ones there. And that's going to be with the K23. Little small one there. Hopefully this will go better than the last one. That's not straight. Okay, that's that one. That will be going in the big hole at the back here. Sideways. Like so. And then we need more presents. G32, 33, 34 and 35. There they are. That will be just going through there. We've seen this before in the 34s. I always try and go for the same pattern. I think you can only go in one way anyway. Tighten it all off of the 35. And we need a K4. There it is. Again, I'll start at the back. Get this the right way round. Like so. And that will be going right next to it. Just there. And that is looking like that so far. Great detail. So what do we need next? This is still in part 1, by the way. We need the E's. So we need E16, 17, 18 and 19. So we're doing the wall piece now. It's got a colour code of green. What does that mean? Blank side. 16 will be going. Where would that be going? Here. Then we have a 17. Go in there. Then we have the 19. Go in there. Another 17, go in there. And 18 will be just going in there. So it's looking like that now. We need E3, which is this door here. Like so. Then we get this clear piece over, and we get the M3. That will be going in there. But we do need more sticky tape, some M sticky tapes. Opening times. Don't know if you can see that very well. Oh, there you go. I can go on there. That one can go on there. Won't take it off. Something like that anyway. Let's see if I can get this in. There you go, looking like that. Is it straight? Probably not. No, it's not. Oh. Oh, they had this on. Anyway, that's looking like that. Then we get a P2, which is in a bag. Right, there you go. And that will be just going in the doorknob here. Like a glove, there you go. Then we need an E13 and an E12. There you go. Just there. And they'll be going on top of each other. That'll be just going through there. Go that one first, then that one, and that'll be going right there. There you go. So that is looking like that. Next we need an E4, which is the green door. What's behind the green door? Then we need an M6. This piece. Just remember to take that bit off. Oh, that's nice. That'll be just going behind here. So again, it wants us to have the M tape. That was fighting me there. So I've got that off. And try and put this all nice and straight on the windows. Remember, we're not professionals, so if it's not straight, don't worry too much about it. Then we flip it over. Then we need K14, so we need our stickers. K14. That'll be just going on here like that. Steady hands. Now we get an M. Some more sticky things. And a C5. Need a C now. Is that our first C? Yes, it is. It's our first C. And that will be going on the door, like so. So what I'm going to do here is get the sticky part, put it on there, and cut what we don't need off. So hopefully that will work, and that will be just going on there like so. Then we need E14 and 15. So those little pieces there. Small one in first. Then the bigger one. And that will be just going there. There you go. And that is looking like that so far. Now we're still on part 1. Wow. So we need C, 7, 11 and 10. So C7, which is, oh, knock the camera over, which is this piece. C11, which is this piece, and that will be going in there. There you go. One of them anyway, not the big one though. Then C10, which is this piece, that will be sliding along there. Again into the little small one in there. Like so. Now I want some S's down the side here. So that's some S tape. Because we're going to put some of these on. You know what I forgot to do first? Got to put C9 in. I get C9, which is this piece, and that will be just sliding in there to fit into those holes there. There you go, that's better. And right, it wants this one on there, one down the bottom, there, and one there. Yep. Then we get some of the bulbils on. So I took the backing off. Oh no! It went all over the place. you doing? Okay, one will go there. Ah. 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 One will go there. And one will go there. There's only one 3 on. Yeah, only one 3. And that will be going, once this is all the way down, there you go, it's all the way down, that will be going here. Like so. That is now looking like that. Now we get a smaller tree, C13 through C12 and C8. C8, oops. This is similar. That'd be going in there. Maybe not. So that'll be going in there. Yeah, okay. And that will be going in there all the way down the bottom. This is very tight. This is where you need wax. There you go. Gotcha. That'll just go in there. Like so. Then we get 2 S2s. One go there. This tape. Oh, that was a disaster. The tape came off. Oops, you can see that. It's a bit big, the tape, but there you go. Tape off, that can go on there. Tweezers might be your friend here. That'll go on there. And that will just go on in there. Am I correct? Yes. Like so. There you go. So far that is looking like that. And that is the end of that stage 1. So I might continue this tomorrow actually. Hope you enjoyed that first part. That took longer than it should. I can tell you this now. Misplacing stuff, that's my problem. Anyway, if you like to get this for yourself, you can get it anywhere. Amazon, AliExpress, Roku. I put a link down where I got this from, down in the description below. Anywho, don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget it's free. Don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to hit that notification bell if you are subscribed. And most of all, do close to the camera. And scene.